after your view is set up, we need to put power panels in there. So that's under the systems set. Here we are. We're in here, and I'm going to go to systems, and power panels, distribution panels are considered electrical equipment. I'm under systems, electrical equipment, click, and I have to see if it's in here. I only have what's called single phase loaded right now. And I think I need something else. I need a 208 volt. I'm going to come in and I'm going to look in my electrical, MEP, power, and it's distribution. This is allowing the power to be distributed through the building. And the one I want is, let me see if I can get this, 208 volt lighting and appliance power board, 208 volt. And let's see if there's one that says surface mount. Let me see if I can get this bigger so that we can see what these things all say. There we go. Now I've got it. So I want surface mount. I want it to go on a wall. So lighting and appliance panel board, 208 volt. Okay, surface mount. And you can see it'll hook in on a wall. So there it is. And I'll put it a few feet away from the wall. Click. And see this number 3 here? When I click on it, this number 3 means it's 3-phase, which means that it's used for the larger stuff. You can just think of it that way. And it's 208 volt. You don't need to get into that too much. Okay. But once we've got it on there, we have to set it up. It's not ready yet. So to install my power panel, I place it on the wall. And so there I go. I have to know how many amps it's going to be. And so I think 100 amps is going to be sufficient. If it's not, I'll make it bigger. Okay. And so then once I've also got that, I have some things. It's 4 feet from the bottom. That's fine. Schedule has schedule footer. This is all the stuff, all the electrical stuff about it. Mark. It's a surface. Oh, panel name. That's really important. And so since this is a big building, the first thing that you have to do is tell which customer it is. So I'm going to call it ESC, Environmental Service Consultants, dash, and then kind of what it's for. And so this is our HVAC panel. And that actually gets written on the panel. That's kind of cool. I'll apply that. And now number of circuits. That might have to get bigger sometime. You can find out as you're applying circuits. 100 amps. MCB is a magnetic circuit breaker. And that's what we use these days. Circuit naming. How do I want to name the circuits that I apply on here? Our standard is to give it the panel name and then -1, -2, -3, depending on what circuit breaker it's assigned to. And Revit will automatically do that for you. So be sure that it says circuit. Now it says it can be 120 or 208. Why? That's a type of winding, a type of power. The 120 means that all of your receptacles can plug into this. And the 208Y means that big things like that are 3-phase, like your HVAC, can do that too. Okay, so you want those all to show. They can be under new construction and all that kind of stuff. So that is how we set up this thing. Now there's one other thing I want to show you right now, and that is a new thing that we haven't looked at before. It's called your system browser. And you can see that I can look at any number of systems. And so I'm going to look at the electrical systems right now. And there's a bunch of unassigned parts in it. There's air handlers and bollard lights and pumps and water softeners and things like that. And so it lets me know everything that I've put in here that has an electrical connection on it shows up on this list. And eventually I have to start putting them into power systems. So that's a really, really cool tool to have. Now, right now it says space name and space number. So I'm going to go to the column settings, and I really don't need the space name and space. I don't need that stuff for what I'm going to see here. So I'm going to turn on just the electrical stuff. And I want to see load and voltage. That's probably what I want to see. System. Why did that not show up? Let me look in here again. Systems, in my settings, electrical. I guess I need to show at least space number for that to show up. I'm not sure why my electrical stuff is not showing up now. I'll check that out before our next one. Oh, it's because I don't have anything set up yet that's using it. Okay, so there we go. We've got ourselves set. We have a power panel in, and we can see the power panel right here on it. If I click on it, it even shows me where it is in my system. So there you go. That's your demo on how to install a power panel for your HVAC.